Well, I got the electrolyte diode condenser reconnected to the in-pass biput. So, anything else?
Nope.
Electrolyte diode condenser. You know, you ever get the feeling we're just not monstery enough?
I can't say I have.
I spend like 4 hours every day behind a computer terminal, or another 6 hours rerouting signal, or behind the camera. I just wonder what's happened to me as a monster.
You need to maim more.
Every day I set aside a little me time. No matter what. I drop everything, find myself a spooky tree in the forest, and just hang. Puts the whole world in a fresh perspective.
What, just hang in there?
Yep. Oh, and I drink.
Nah, man, that ain't monstery at all. Not real monstery. You should do what I do, Furry, my man.
What?
Once a year, I get in touch with my true demon at a little place called Burning Man.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, it's awesome. There's music and arc welding. Yeah, a bunch of monsters really getting in touch with their inner monsterdom. All set in the picturesque Carpathian Mountains. Oh, and there's a cage of dudes on fire.
Oh, and that gets your fearful back?
Heck yeah! I return all energized and pumped and sizzling with evil intentions. Check it. Last week, I lurked all Saturday.
Nice.
Gets better. At the end of the night, I terrorized a gas station attendant.
Oh, hey, what'd you do?
I walked right in, asked for $20 on pump 3, then I just went out and stood by the pump for like 10 minutes, leering at him.
Sweet.
Yeah, I didn't even have a car. He was all like, what?
Dude, that's not really monstery. That's just asinine.
Yeah, face it. We suck as monsters.
Yeah, we do not rock.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I just found a box of bunnies. Anyone want to help me dress them like ghosts and leave them in the cemetery?
Nah, man, I gotta wash my ostrich.
Yeah, I'm busy touching myself back
Got
here.
knobs that are sticky and gotta clean them.
Yeah.
All right, more fun for me.
Well, I feel better about myself.
Today is special treat, my children. Our guest today, he is just back from Fashion Week and Donkey Expo in fabulous Bucharest. And he here to tell us all about what hot and what not in the new year. He is Milos. That is gorgeous headscarf, Milos. Is it this year's Marco Gheorghi?
I'd wear a Gheorghi rag? Esme, you cut me. I have one. I gave to my dog for a blanket. This is a Yakov Prushkin, my dear. Old is the new.
So, retro is in. I'm so happy. I can still fit into Nadia Vedoma miniskirt from my prostitute days.
Oh, sweetie, rip it into syphilitic dish rags. Retro is deader than dead. This new Plushkin I wear.
But Plushkin died in 1930s.
And he must have gone straight to hell, because he even hotter, bitches. This year, all the rage is posthumous couture, baby.
Posthumous? It sounds so sexy.
Oh, dead sexy. All the best expired designers are back on the scene, and they are taking the runway by storm.
As zombies?
Only Mushnik, but his work hot mess now. You can see all the stitches. Everybody else working from ether, piercing veil of reality with butt-hugging hotness. They came back from the dead, and they brought the sexy back with them, girlfriend.
This is so exciting. I always want to talk to famous designers of yore. Oh, I will contact their spirits.
Oh, don't even try, sugar lumps. They never be caught dead speaking through a tacky old crystal ball like that. It may as well be in a nutsack.
But this is Ogre 5000, the best there is.
Yeah, maybe in the year 2011. Never!
What everyone using now?
If you have to ask, you don't know.
That another babushka buzz. I like to thank insufferable bitch of a guest, Milosh. Cut.
We've secretly substituted Furry's store-bought coffee with yak urine. Let's see if he notices. We've also secretly substituted the oxygen content in the room with methane. Let's see if he can tell the difference.
Oh no! Ah!
We've also secretly replaced all the doors in the room with brick walls. Let's see if he notices. Yeah, I think he noticed. Yak urine, an unnoticed coffee substitute when you're entombed in a room full of methane. Can't have too much. Hey, welcome back to Devil's Advocate, a call-in show for the damned. Finkster and I are ready to take your call.
Hey, caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Oh, hi, guys. Long-time viewer, first-time caller. Love the podcast. I'm considering changing careers, but my wife thinks that with the current economy that I won't
She's cheating on you.
What?
Yeah, sorry, man. I mean, I know it's a sad truth and it's hard to hear, but yeah, she's totally cheating on you.
But that's not why I'm calling.
Listen, caller, I think what we're trying to say is that in this current economic climate,
She's getting some on the side.
maybe a career change is what you need. But,
Yeah, well, your wife needs include tassels, a bucket of ice cubes, and your brother.
I don't even have a brother.
Are you sure about that?
Well, now that you mention it, my parents never said I didn't have a brother. That slut.
our suggestion is that you take careful steps on planning your career move.
And take off work early to surprise your wife unexpectedly at home.
Send your resume out while you're still at your current job.
And find a friend who's willing to be your alibi if and when this whole cheating wife thing comes to a head.
Wow, thanks, guys. I'll keep that in mind.
Remember to fill a sock with oranges. Bam! Yeah, next caller.
My son's been having trouble in school.
He's cheating on you.
Excuse me?
I think what Batfinger's trying to say is, have you ever considered finding him a tutor?
Yeah, a monogamy tutor, because he's totally sleeping around on you.
He's my son.
Is he?
That's a good point.
Because the way we hear it, your wife's been all over the place. Yeah, just like your son. I know. I've had them both.
Well, now that you mention it, my wife never told me he wasn't someone else's son.
Well, I think taking time with your son,
Tied up in the cellar,
going over his homework for at least an hour every night,
and withholding food and sunlight.
will bring a positive change in his grades.
And remember, arson's only arson if you get caught.
Thanks.
Next caller.
Hello, I have this tractor.
It's cheating on you!
Son of a bitch.
We've secretly replaced Archie's sense of shame with a bottle of tequila. Let's see if he notices.
Hey, Furry. Hey, did I ever tell you? You're my best friend.
Yeah, that's great, Archie.
Yeah, you want to maybe go back to my place and we can watch beaches and maybe snuggle a little bit?
Hey, look, I'm kind of busy right now, okay?
Oh, come on, pretty hips. Don't be so uptight. You swing, right?
All right, look. No wish to offend, Archie, but I am not into guys, okay?
No, you don't understand. Us leeches are hermaphrodites. Check me out.
Oh! Oh!
It's all right. Slide it on, man. Oh.
Tequila, An acceptable substitute for shame.
It is a nightly monster tradition before climbing into their crypts to slumber to tell one tale of horror to set the shivers on edge. Join the cast now for Scary Stories of Fearful Terror.
Okay, Dwayne, it's your turn.
Oh, come on, I thought we agreed Dwayne couldn't tell anymore.
Oh, I've got a great tale to tell.
Is it about a misunderstood hottie who's been frumped down with glasses, who gets a makeover and wins the heart of the football/soccer/lacrosse captain?
Don't be silly.
Remember what we talked about, Dwayne? If this turns into a retelling of She's All That, you lose storytelling privileges.
Yeah. Right. Once upon a time, there was a socially awkward, underappreciated girl.
And I will steal your Freddie Prinze Jr. poster.
And she wasn't the object of a bet by the captain of the football team. Instead, we'll call her Marna, and a group of her friends, including her hound dog of a boyfriend, decided to investigate a house that was haunted by a serial killer pirate.
Proceed.
Yeah, you see, they had heard that underneath this house there was this pirate ship filled with treasure, enough to afford to keep her family from losing their home and prove her grandfather wasn't lying.
Dude, that's Goonies.
But it wasn't why they were there. They went to fend off a nightmarish killer.
Yeah, the serial killer ghost.
Yeah, who wasn't really a pirate, right? But a master of illusions who visited you in your sleep and was comprised entirely of bees.
I hope you're documenting your source material on this.
Next thing you know, Marna and her boyfriend are making out in one of the bedrooms.
Now it's getting good.
Yeah, when there's a knock on the door. Turns out all of her friends are locked in the library, but they find a secret passageway behind a painting. So Marna opens the door and there's a singing telegram.
All right, that's Clue.
No, wait, she gets shot.
Yeah, still Clue.
But then her skin falls off and it's the serial ghost killer. Meanwhile, Marna's friends have all been killed by a variety of traps catered around their own personal failings. So she had no one to save her.
What about her boyfriend?
Oh yeah, he was busy transferring his consciousness into an alien body so he could negotiate land rights and save Ferngully.
Oh, now that makes sense.
So she's being chased, right, by a serial killer ghost. But just as he's about to grab her, she's saved by one of the people under the stairs, a boy wizard with a lightning bolt on his head. To make a long story short...
Too late.
The serial killer ghost corners Marna in the basement, and she jumps into the furnace where her hand falls upon a rock. But it wasn't a rock.
Hey, Dwayne.
That's it?
That's not a proper ending.
Yeah, what happened to her?
If it wasn't a rock, what the f*** was it?
Do you really want to know what it is?
Yes.
It was a rock lobster!
Bram Stoker? Sorry, couldn't help it. I do that whenever I hear his name. Watch, say it again. Yeah, see, again. God, I hate that guy. Anne Rice. She's the one who converted to Christianity, right? Yeah, well, how's that working out, Annie? Pretty popular at all the church picnics? Ooh, can't wait to see what kind of hot dish the vampire writer is bringing. Here's my impression of Anne Rice at church. It's that, except imagine a 10-foot radius of empty pews all around her. It's like they all want to avoid becoming collateral damage from the thunderbolt smackdown they think the big G's gonna lay on her. Oh, what a Anne Rice. More like Anti-Christ. Stephanie Meyer? Who's that? The Twilight books? Oh, her.
We secretly replaced Dwayne's leg with a bowling trophy. Let's see if he notices. Oh, and did I mention it's on fire? Because it's totally on fire. Let's see if he notices.
Hey, Dwayne.
Yeah. Ignorance is bliss, all right?
Well,
All right.
Ignorance. A great substitute for the awareness that your leg is a flaming bowling trophy. Oh, f***!
Every day in this nation, people walk down the street to get to and from places. People like Lance DeWalt, who is treading the well-worn path to work. But for Mr. DeWalt, today is not an average day. Today he's taking a short detour to the Twilight Zone.
Excuse me?
Huh?
You said my name, Lance DeWalt.
You can see me?
Yeah. You're standing in the middle of the sidewalk, talking to a wall.
I'm not, Lance. I'm warming up my voice.
What?
I'm warming... Listen, why don't you keep on walking on your detour through the Twilight Zone?
The what?
The Twilight Zone, you Burke.
Hey, calm down, dude. Are you on some medication? You can talk to me. I'm a nurse.
I'm a nurse. Pansy is more like it. Keep on walking, commie bastard, into the Twilight Zone. Consider, if you will, what would happen if the storyteller became part of the story. Would it lead to self-discovery, or just another day in the Twilight Zone?
Hey, is that your brother?
What?
Over there.
Wait. You can see me?
Yeah, you're talking to a fire hydrant.
No, where's the camera? Why would a man turn his world upside down and then appear before himself to summarize his own plight, only to find that once again the world he thought he knew was illusory?
Dude, you're still talking to a fire hydrant.
You can't do that. I was here first. It's my monologue moment, not yours. Portrait of a man on a street, stealing his own thunder. Does he then realize what a jerkwad he is? Or could you chalk it up to another weird day in the Twilight Zone? Becoming deaf to your own petty whines? Do you carry on like a consummate professional? Or do you point out that you're losing your hair on the back and that your voice is really annoying to hear?
Okay, screw this. I'm going for a drink.
Hey, look. He's headed to the Twilight Zone. Do you think so?
No, I'm going to Applebee's.
Yes, he is.
All right. That was one of my favorites from the Beast of Leather LP, Who Needs a Safe Word? Now, here's a little ditty for you ladies in the corner. You know what I'm talking about. It's Uncle Junk Puncher Spear the Muskrat. Remember to tip your waitstaff and let's get crazy.
You know, this used to be classy pub until they started allowing that wanky American disc jockey in.
Dwayne, I've told you before, there is no DJ. It's just one of those voices in your head.
Don't believe him, Dwayne. I'm as real as anything. I mean, come on. Could a voice in your head spin such groovy tunes and rump-bumping hits? No, he's just yanking your chain, D-man. Now, what I suggest is that you tell them all to shove it and dance the night away. Oh, and remember to tip your waitstaff. You don't want to disappoint your mom, do ya?
Are you sure it's only my head?
This happens every time you lay off the beer and head for the wahini juice. Dude, you're sober cab, all right?
Don't listen to that loser. It's your night in the town. Let your hair down and don't trust the orange one. He's just lying to you because deep down he hates you. You should take him out back and kill him.
Hey!
Oh, you do hear him? Oh, the DJ is real! And he wants me to kill!
Dude, not cool. He was sober cab.
Hey, what can I say? He's a downer when he drinks. Don't forget to tip your waitstaff.
Keep the change!
What am I doing here?
We've secretly substituted Esmeralda's life expectancy from 300 years to 102. It's her 102nd birthday in a couple of seconds. Let's see what happens.
Where is everybody? Hello? Anyone? Hello?
Maybe it was a couple of minutes. Hang on, I'll get her file.
I've secretly substituted Von Bucket's demonic powers with a deep-seated fear of clowns. Yes, let's see if he notices.
Satan!
And I had Dwayne dress as a clown and hide in a cupboard. Do not f*** with gypsies.
first time on Transylvania television.
What? Don't touch our expert, Ficus!
What are you wearing?
This sphere will tremble at the power of Gorzon.
You like brains?
Indeed.
Oh, look, a pull tab!
Tensions are getting a little heated. Let's not try and fight.
792 claws?
Who dares besmirch the name of Gorzon?
The jig is up.
It's peeing on it now, isn't it?
Tune in next time when we will be cooking with the ghost of Vincent Price.